Okay, so I'm back with the tutorial video, basically picking off from where I left before. It's been a few days since I logged in, but you'll notice that I'm still getting the login rewards, so it's a daily login reward, but you don't need to log in every single day to pick them up. So that's a good thing. So you don't need to worry about missing out on rewards, but it does mean that you're going to get more rewards and things if you log in every single day. Now that was the level rewards just there, and if you notice in the task thing, it's not flagging up to say that we've got them there. So we're going to have to go in and manually get them through the banner system. Right, we've got emails, and emails are a good way of getting extra rewards. So watch your emails. At the moment we've just got food and a bit of extra oil. So that's nice for the backyard. And because it's been away, the academy's been working away, the merchant and the canteen. So got a nice bit of extra fuel and extra money. And because I collected those, it spawned the daily completion of that. So go into the backyard and see where it's left off. And yeah, because I'd left them in there with plenty of food, they'd leveled up quite well. So I can use the food that I've just got from the email to put in a bit more from here. This is a nice stat food. It actually gives you +5 experience for when they're in the backyard for that set period of time that you see under the status buff. You can buy more of that using the oil. Right, we've only got 15 of the furniture coins, so can't actually buy any furniture at this point. Because we put food in there, we get the daily quest done, so get a bit more fuel, well, get a bit more food. So I'm going to switch what ships I've got in there, because obviously at the moment I don't want to be keeping them as unevenly leveled as I have done. So throw in all the extra food that I've just got, because might as well. Now the thing is, because I've only got 2 ships in here, without having expanded it, I'm getting 18 hours of time in the backyard with the full bar. Later when you get more ships in there, it will decrease the amount of time that you can get out of the food. Right, so I'm going to do some crafting to try and build up my ships for the second fleet. So we've got Chicago. Got a duplicate Long Island. And we've got Shropshire. So turn in the task. This gives me an extra crafting cube. So now I've got 2 more to do with the limited time. It's always best to do limited times. And we've got a Lusty. Illustrious is a really, really good drop to get at this point. A lot of people would be pretty jealous if they get it at that point, because she is such a good ship. She's one of the best aircraft carriers that you can get, so having her at this stage is pretty good. So I'm putting Indianapolis in the front slot because she is incredibly tanky. I'm putting Shropshire in the middle slot for no real reason at all. I just don't think she's very powerful at all. And I'm debating whether I'm going to go with Chicago or somebody else. But because I don't actually have anybody that's worth putting in there, it has to be Chicago. And of course going to put in Lusty. So already that's the second fleet that I can now use, and I'll have to level it up to take into World 2. So I'm using the removal tab there to get rid of all the planes. I'm now going to limit break Long Island. So this improves her stats, as you saw. So it's always worth limit breaking your ships if you can afford it and if you've got the spare ships to do so. So I need to level up these ships. So I'm going to go back into 1-1, and if you notice, I need to get 3 nodes to get the 3 stars. And I can switch to the second fleet by using that option there. So I'll be going in there and looking to 3-star clear the map, because 3-star clearing the map is a really important thing. It gives you the rewards for doing so. What I believe I've done there is I've just got a reward from doing the first battle or something. But I've got extra ships in now, so I can take out the equipment. Then using that equipment that I've just got from the extra ship, I can put it into the new ships that I've got. So because Indianapolis and Chicago are American ships, they use guns in the secondary equipment slot rather than torpedoes. So ideally I don't like having 2 US ships in one fleet, simply because it depletes the amount of things. So you see here I've now just need to do another node, because the problem with World 1 is you only get 1 node besides the boss. So clear that. I remembered I hadn't collected my thing. No, I think what it had done is it had automatically kicked me out of the mission at that stage. So I was trying to figure out why it had kicked me out, and I couldn't figure out why it had kicked me out of the map automatically. It does sometimes do that, and it's strange to see why. But now I've managed to 3-star the map, and here's the reward. So you got the map 1-1 clear, 3-star it, and you get your diamonds. So it's always important to 3-star clear your map. And because I've now got 3 of these ships in the collection, I'll get a furniture piece. And if I level up the ships, as you see, I would get a diamond at the next level. So that's why it's important to not just collect the ships, but then also level them up again as well. So instantly, because I've got that furniture piece, the room happiness has gone up to 2. And I can put the furniture in there. It's not going to increase the happiness because it's already counting towards the happiness of the room. This is a newish change that had happened, because before you used to have to put the furniture in there and it would then increase the happiness, but now they've changed it around. So you can buy furniture to increase happiness, and you can also get reward furniture that increases happiness. And I'm just putting it in there because I think it looks nice, and I don't like having my room just looking a little bit crummy. But because I've got it in there, I'm getting a 1% experience increase. So that's why you increase your happiness in your backyard. It just makes it a bit more efficient. So because I've got diamonds, we might as well look at the diamond tab. Can't buy anything obviously, but that's the diamond tab, the shop that you can buy things from. So because once cleared that one with the 3 stars, might as well go and clear 2-2. This means we need to clear 5 nodes. Obviously the map only contains 2 nodes, so it's going to take 3 clears. So again, got 50 gems, and we also get the universal bullion. The universal bullion, I'm not sure if I talked about it last time, is really good because you can then limit break any of your ships and use her in your rares. Your normals, I wouldn't understand why you would put her in normals, and you can put her in your elites. But the elite bullion, which is what she is there, won't upgrade the super rare ones, so she won't be good for limit breaking illustrious. Okay, so what I've done here is I've put the battleships from Fleet 1 into Fleet 2 because they're now at a similar level to the rest of the ships in Fleet 2. So again, I'm trying to get things evenly leveled. So obviously, always important to claim your task rewards. And as you do more missions and things, I mean with that one you need to defeat 4 bosses and then you get that reward. But yeah, you get daily rewards, the purples are weekly, and then these ones are clearing rewards. So that one there is for World War 3, that one's for World War 4, so that's a gold bullion. So I can craft again. I won't bother speeding through that one. So 3-star clear again, claim the reward. Equipment box, diamonds, get a medal and a fast crafting reward. So we're going to open a lockbox, but first before I do that, I'll show you that you can upgrade 5 lockboxes into a tier above. So you can do the pink ones into a blue and the blue into a purple. But you can't turn the purples into gold, and you can't turn the gold into the rainbow ones. So there we go. So again, strip out all the excess equipment. So obviously Shropshire uses torpedoes, so we need to put one of the extra torpedoes into that slot. So we can upgrade the AA gun on Indianapolis. This one is better because it does more damage, therefore it's better for your front line. The other AA gun is pretty poor, but at the moment, because we don't have many, it's a case of just saying that is really low damage and pathetic, so might as well upgrade that one with that gun because at least it's better. Now I can upgrade the gun to this one, even though it doesn't give me a stat boost, which would be an ideal thing for a second slot gun. And yeah, it's a crummy AA gun, but because it's better than nothing. Yeah. Okay, equipment in the ships then, obviously, by the quick look at that, doesn't count towards the equipment that you are holding in your stores. So that's a good thing to know. There's not much difference between these guns really. There's this bit more damage, but it is slower. It's got less of a spread, but it does boost the damage stats. So it's debatable whether it's better or not. It's possibly a slight improvement. So it's one of those things that I did spend some time agonising and I decided to go, yeah, I'm going to go for it. So again, I only need to do this one more time because it's 6 out of 7. Okay, so we've now got the reward for 3 stars on World 1-4, and as said, we now get the gold bullion, which is allowing us to upgrade super rare ships like Illustrious. Because I've only got the one, I'm going to keep it locked and things, but if I wanted to, I could upgrade Illustrious, so that would be an option. But as you can see, we've actually got now more than 2 of a couple of these ships. Well, we've got more than 2 of one particular ship, so we can scrap one of those ships. Or rather than scrapping it, we can use it to reinforce a ship. So I'll show you the difference between reinforcing a Royal Navy ship and a American cruiser. This Royal Navy cruiser, you see, has the torpedo stat, and if we then go into the US cruiser, it doesn't have a torpedo stat. So using a destroyer to upgrade that would be useful, but it's probably best to reinforce the rifle, so that's what I'm going to do here. In the corner it tells you what it's going to improve, but it also tells you here that it's going to upgrade the torpedo stat by 1. So and because we've done that, we now get another lockbox, tech box. And as you can now see, what we have is a leveled fleet 1 and a leveled fleet 2. This will allow me to now go into World 2. But because things are now not even across the fleets, I might as well start to organise them a bit better. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to have 2 torpedo ships in each of the fleets. I'm also wanting to make sure that I have a clearing fleet and a boss fighting fleet. So at the time I thought it would probably be best to have Indianapolis in the clearing fleet because she would be more likely to tank the damage and stuff. And Lusty because she's a bit more powerful in the boss clearing fleet. As well as Milwaukee because Milwaukee is highly leveled and a bit more powerful. So set up the two fleets so that we can now go into World 2 and clear those fleets. So we've got the timer of that one going. Obviously you don't want to be waiting 9 minutes to see what that ship is. I will skip ahead and you can see what it is. That's another Milwaukee. So I can now actually use her to limit break the Milwaukee that I've already got. So, as you can see, limit break doesn't just take a ship, it also takes money, and it's going to improve the stats quite a bit. It's really worth doing, especially with Milwaukee. It also gave me an extra torpedo tube. So I was thinking at this point, I've got this torpedo tube, shall I switch? And I'm thinking, probably should. So this torpedo is more powerful, but it's also a lot slower. So it will really slow down my recharge time for the torpedoes, but having said that, it will have quite a good. So do I want to sacrifice speed and gain a knockout blow and increase my torpedo stat by 12 instead of 5? Or do I want to have a fast firing torpedo that might not actually kill anything? So I'll go with the one that will properly kill everything at every single opportunity. So that's it. All set to go into World 2 and we'll pick it up there.